At this time, I'd like to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2017, Mr. John Snyder.
Class of 2017, faculty, parents, alumni, and distinguished guests, I'm honored to be here this evening. In the spirit of honesty and openness, I must concede it is somewhat of a miracle I'm giving this speech, though, considering the fact that, one, I had to beat Stanford's finest, Georgiana Burnside, to get here, with the help of online classes, of course. And two, I'm also probably the first valedictorian in LRCA's history to have ever failed a class. I'll never forget the look on my parents' faces when they received my 6th grade academic progress report. "How do you fail choir?" my mom asked. "Don't you just have to show up?" Well, what my mom didn't know was that every choir class, I would just wait until the middle of each song and then sabotage it by screaming random words and messing up the rhythm, just for my own amusement. It was middle school, and being a good student was not on my agenda. It wasn't until midway through my 8th grade year when things began to rapidly change for me. Some of you may recall, I spent the first half of 8th grade studying through a homeschool program. I really hated it, but it did allow me to pursue my passion in the midst of the 2012 presidential election, following politics by watching C-SPAN. I'd literally spend hours on end watching senators debate and vote on legislation. Sounds exhilarating, I know. Anyway, as I continue to watch senators introduce and debate bills, my passion for politics increased tremendously. My intellectual curiosity peaked, and I began to fervently research each senator because I wanted to know how each of them got to the point of occupying such important positions. It didn't take long before I discovered the common trait each of them shared. They were all remarkably well educated, having attended some of the country's top academic institutions, and worked tirelessly, even in the face of great difficulties, to get to where they were. Having seen this, I literally, almost overnight, transformed from an apathetic teenager into a motivated, persistently hardworking student because I realized the only way I could ever get ahead in this world was through education and academic excellence. But I would not be here tonight without the help of friends, family, and teachers. I want to thank all the individuals who profoundly influenced me during my time at LRCA and who utilized their own special abilities to sacrifice for me and so many others. To name a few, I want to thank my mom and dad, who were unwavering in providing support for my academic goals, and I want to give a special thanks to my dad for letting me use his credit card to purchase north of $20,000 worth of chicken minis in my high school experience. This is true. I'd like to thank Mrs. Biggs and Mrs. Tarpley for always finding creative ways to enhance the learning environment and for being so personally passionate about the subjects they taught us. Also, Mrs. Kenyon, our college guidance counselor, went above and beyond in providing advice that helped me reach my academic goals. Even when I briefly went to Central, she offered to help me, and for this I can't thank her enough. And how could I not extend my gratitude to Ms. Thompson, who likewise went well above and beyond what she was required to do to ensure that I, along with my FBLA teammates, had ample study resources for our competitive events. Tonight, I stand in front of 125 bright and accomplished graduates delivering the speech before we each head to different places across the United States to pursue our goals and further our education. Each of us has already made some form of contribution to our community and elsewhere, and I have no doubt whatsoever that each of you possess the potential to go on and become leaders in business, academia, law, education, and many other sectors. Along the way to these future successes, we will each encounter obstacles or possibly even roadblocks. When this occurs, it is worth remembering that our ability to persist, even in the face of hardship, will determine where we land. Even Albert Einstein once said, "It's not that I'm smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Thank you.